again, it is Mr. Ling here. So I wanted to also record a quick video here about the activity logs. So you have, earlier on, you have completed this activity above here where you're choosing your activity. You're choosing one of 4 things you're going to do for physical activity for this class. I'll just pop that open real quick so you can see what I'm talking about. So you're going to pick one of the Aim High workouts, which is either Fit Blast or MMA, Mixed Martial Arts, and there's some information on those. Of course, you've already probably picked that by now, hopefully. Or you could choose Yoga for Beginners, which is excellent. I do yoga myself, not very often, but I do. And the option 4 here is anything that I approve, something that you're already doing. A lot of students are doing sports and other activities, dance outside of school. So if you do that, have a parent talk to me, and we can approve that for your personal choice activity. But bottom line is, you got to do 225 minutes per week of physical activity. That'll keep you healthy and strong and build a lifetime of good habits, right? And that's why I want you to choose activities that you like. I've got a few different choices here that kind of cross, a fairly wide variety of things. But I want you to find things that you like to do, okay? All right, anyway, back to the module. So the activity logs, if you look at the pace chart, and again, I'm recording this for all my health classes here. I'm just using the 6th grade pace chart. But you'll see that each week, and by the way, you should print out this pace chart and have it in your notebook, someplace you can easily access it, because this is what I want you to go by for when things are due. So week 1, week 2, week 3, a good idea is to go to your calendar and figure out what week 1, week 2, and week 3 are. So I'll give you a hint. Week 1 is the week that starts with the week of Labor Day, the first week of school. So September 6th is our first day of school. That would fall into week 1. And then on your calendar, you can figure out which, week 2, week 3, and week 4 are. So anyway, each week there is an activity log. All right. Now, as I told you in the last video, when you're doing your lessons, I'm going to go back into the course content here. When you're doing your lessons for this class, read through the lesson and the activity, but always check the assignment button here before you turn anything in or before you actually do any work to see if there's any changes that I've made. Okay? The activity logs are all going to look the same. So I'll just pop in here. They'll follow a lesson, right? So this activity log 1.03, this follows lesson 1.03. So lesson 1.03 might have some other activities at the end, I'm not sure, but all I want you to do for this assignment that follows is the activity log, okay? Everything is in here. So let's just pop into this assignment, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. So notice that before, in the last assignment, it said, the video I showed you, it said that the assignment said follow the instructions in the lesson, okay? This one's different. This one has special instructions on here. And you'll notice all the activity logs, like I said, are the same. There is a link here for an activity log that I want you to use. So click on this link here, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. The lesson also has an activity log, but I don't want you to use that. In fact, I say right on here, please always use these links found in the activity log assignments, not the activity log found in the lesson, okay? So this is the activity log you should always see. It has the same general format, part 1, 2, 3, and 4. They're titled a little differently because they have a specific number for that lesson that they follow. And the reason they're specific to the lesson is these part 4 questions, I'll skip ahead here, are going to pertain to what you learned in the lesson, most likely. These are lesson specific, okay? But the first 3 parts are all the same, so let's go through these. So part 1 is, you're going to pick a goal for the week. So your goal might be, let's say you're doing the MMA workouts, right? Let's say, wow, you know what? I'm just really having a hard time with this move, and I want to try to master this move. So that's one of my goals for this week is I want to master this certain move in the MMA, or maybe in yoga. I want to be able to to do the downward dog position and be able to hold it for so many seconds. I don't know. Could be your goal could be something different, but it's really specific to what you're doing for your activity. All right. Part 2, and don't skip that. A lot of kids skip that, so don't skip that. It is still worth 5 points. So, part 2 is the log. This is where you're going to put in your activities that you did for the week, and they go by each day: day 1, day 2, day 3, and so on. Your week might start differently. You might have started school a little later. Maybe you started on a Wednesday, so maybe your week runs from Wednesday to Wednesday the following week. So your day 1 is going to be Wednesday. But whatever it is, the 7 days in your week, okay? So the activity, the date you did it, and then the time you spent on it. And most importantly, total up your time down here. Tell me how many minutes you did. I don't want to have to do the math. That's your job. All right, that's part 2. Part 3 is personal choice reflection. This, as you'll notice, is half of the 100 points for this assignment. And these, by the way, the activity logs are probably the biggest chunk of points for this class because this is where most of the action happens, right? But this one's really important. So what I want you to do here is I want you to answer these questions here. So the questions are, how did your body feel during the workout? What did you experience as the best part of this workout? How did your mind feel during this workout? And how has your mood changed this week? If you want to put it in a picture, I would love it because I want to see what you're doing out there. But some people I know don't have that capability, but I really do want a picture in there if you can. It's really easy to do. All right. Now, how to answer these questions? And I should back up. This is just on one of the workouts that you did. So let's say I'll just use MMA again. So you're doing the MMA workouts, and so you know what? I had a pretty good workout on Tuesday. I'm going to talk about that one. All right. So how'd your body feel? I want good answers here. So 2 to 3 sentences, not just things like, how did my body feel during this workout? Good. No, that's not a good answer. I want more than that. You can be very specific here. Noticing things that you feel in your body. Like, man, my arms were really burning when I did this workout, and I felt a little bit dizzy almost because it was a really tough workout. Or, my body felt great. I felt really energized, and my body it continued to feel good afterwards, whatever it might be. All right, so I want these to be long, not long, but I mean more than just one word answers. Use complete sentences and at least 2 to 3 sentences. All right, and that's part 3. And then part 4 is what I talked about already, which are specific questions for the lesson. Okay, so that's the activity logs. There are 16 of them, so make sure you get these done each week. Don't save these up and try to do them all at the end because you won't be able to do it. You have to do these in order, in sequence, and at the right time in order to get a good grade and to do them properly. All right, any questions, let me know. Have a great day.